All right, guys, let's get a reading in. Let's, between you and your person, let's see what's going on in your person's world and what's going on in your world. And how you guys meet in the middle. All right, Spirit, show me the collective, please. Okay, somebody is stuck in between just going with it and releasing it. Or you are stuck in between just going with it and releasing it. And going with it. And, you know, manifesting the new. This is kind of where you're at currently. Where is your person at currently? Quiet moments. Seeking solace in silence. Where clarity finds its true voice. And on the mend. Be compassionate and kind to yourself as you heal your heart. Okay, so you're currently in the energy of realizing that you need to let go of something and to move forward and to just kind of like trust God or trust that all things are going to work out in your favor, that nothing happens to you. It's something that happens for you. And maybe the two of you are needing to shake off the past and rise again, you know, in this cross. As I was saying, you know, maybe both of you guys are trying to keep the faith. I don't know if both of you guys believe or not, you know, you don't have to. I'm just saying, as in whoever, one person here does, at least one person here does believe in Jesus and the cross. You don't have to both believe it. I'm just getting the energy of at least one. Both of you could. It doesn't have to be. Okay, so yeah, you're both in the energy of metamorphosis, like going through changes and trying to see what the possibilities are for the future. I am going to give this little bit of advice. If you are considering being with somebody, do not start playing the field. Why? Because I'm going to tell you right now, for some of you, the energy that I'm getting is some of you guys either may have chose wrong in the past or you are about to choose wrong. And you're going to play with a whole bunch of people instead of making a choice of one and sticking with that one and seeing how it goes. And then if it doesn't work out, then go to the next. But that's if it doesn't work out. But some of you guys are considering playing with multiple people. And if you choose wrong while playing with multiple people, what you're actually going to do is drive away someone who is actually meant for you, or meant to play an important role in your life. So just be careful with whose heart you're playing with right now. Okay. I've been getting this, Spirit keeps showing me this image of a person in a yellow jacket. I don't know why a yellow jacket, but the yellow jacket is significant. I don't know if it's supposed to symbolize a bee. I don't know. But I keep being shown this person in a yellow jacket, kind of like a raincoat. And then all around is like dirt and desolation. So I don't know if someone is trying to, with the symbol of the yellow, yellow is happiness, positivity, the sun, the brown for the dirt would be grounding, but it's still desolation. It's like someone is trying to take their positivity and try to help it transform any situation. Like, even if they're going through a hard time, they're trying to keep the positivity, right? Now, on the flip side, someone else in this story could be the person who is in the yellow the yellow jacket, and it's desolate because they have pushed everyone and everything away. I think this is 2 warning that Spirit is given. 1, don't push everyone away. And 2, well, the second one would be a warning. It's just like you have the ability to get into a positive mindset even when you're going through the worst, so that you don't fall into the lack mentality. You don't want to manifest the lack. And when you're hurt, when you're in the lack mentality, what you do is you start manifesting lack in all areas of your life. That's one of the ways that the devil likes to keep you bound, keep you stuck, keep you unable to move forward, to manifest what it is that you have wanted if you are stuck in that negative mindset. Okay, so, but in this story here, with these 2 people, you have somebody who is, I don't know if this is a relationship or if this is just somebody who's on your mind. Okay? So if this is a relationship, whoever you're in a relationship with, both of you guys are getting on the same track of letting go. Now, if this is someone that you're thinking of that you have not came together with, some people, one person over here is trying to heal, and the other person over here is trying to be gentle, like release something gently and go with the flow. Either way, you're mirroring each other. Whoever these 2 people are, you're mirroring each other. Okay, so you take that as it resonates, because I know a lot of times you can listen to a reading and you can think it's about one person, but it's not about that person. It's about somebody else that is in your energy. So you have to pay close attention in all readings of who the actual person is that is being read for. Your person, you could think is somebody else than who it is entirely. Your true person could be somebody different than who you're imagining it to be. So you must listen to all readings with the mentality of you're not listening to make it fit somebody, but to fit you, and see where it fits in your life. It doesn't, you don't assign a specific, don't say this is what's going to happen with this one specific person, because if you do that, you may be sadly mistaken. Maybe that's what somebody's doing. Maybe somebody is, okay, I don't know why I'm getting this. When I first learned about twin flames, I learned about twin flames while I was with a false twin, a catalyst, someone who was actually going to push me into my purpose. Like, we are not together anymore. That was a long time ago. But before I met my twin, that is when I learned about twin flames. And I had a really strong, intense trauma bond with this person, okay? And I assumed that person was my twin. just because I was learning about it, it seemed to fit, you know, like there was these strong emotions. And, you know, twin flames always have a couple things that usually happen. Either one person's married, or there's a distance, or, you know, there's a big gap to where the two would have to overcome, right? Anyways, so I just assumed he fit all those things. Not all those things. He was going through a divorce when I met him, but it felt strong and powerful, and I wanted to believe that that person was my twin until I saw my actual twin. When I saw my actual twin, I knew. Like with my false twin, I just wanted him to be that person. I wanted that person to be my twin. But that person was not my twin. I was trying to assign something to someone who was not my twin. Now, when my twin came, I knew without a shadow of a doubt that was my twin, okay? I can't explain to you exactly the emotions that I felt, but I will tell you this is the difference that I have saw in between people. If you, okay, whenever your twin is acting up or being crazy or being silly or, you know, getting on your nerves or whatever, if you can't look at that person and say, when you're going to say, you are, let's say, you are controlling, you are super controlling. If you can't say that about yourself and substitute you for I, then that's not your twin, okay? Your twin comes to mirror you specifically so that you see your problems and your traumas. If you can't see yourself in the things that your twin does, that's not your twin, okay? That's not your twin. Your masculine will do things that will trigger the living bejesus out of you, okay? And you will think it's all about your masculine. And here is the mistake of where people get twin flames and trauma bonds mixed up. Trauma bonds are more toxic. It's more, I need to cling to you because we're both going through something horrible. Let's cling, right? A twin is somebody who, how should I word this? Someone who comes into your life to trigger these things in you, not because they're toxic, but because you yourself is toxic. Your twin is you. Your twin is going to come and trigger you. Your twin is going to mirror you so that you can see you. Your twin is a coming back to you. It is not somebody who you just don't want to lose because the feelings are so intense. Most of the times your feelings are not love. Most of the times the strong, intense feelings, that's lust, that's a trauma bond, that's codependency. Okay? Love is not that beautiful butterflies over the rainbow feeling. Love is something that is enduring. Love is something that is not easily shaken. Love is something that you just can't get rid of if it's true. If somebody ever says I fell out of love with you, it's because they were never in love with you. Love is everlasting. If somebody says that they fell out of love with you, they never loved you at all. They were either lying to themselves or they were lying to you. Because when you love somebody, love does not stop. Love is everlasting. A trauma bond will come in and they will hurt you and they will say, well, I just don't love you anymore. Okay? Love, true love, someone will come in and you guys will have these hardships and these trials, these troubles, but you're not going to stop loving. You're just going to either have to separate, or you're going to have to figure out a way to work through those things, because love is forgiving, you know. Love sees more than the depths of what we allow normal people that aren't in that true love section in. Okay, your true twin is not going to come in and purposely destroy you. If that is the case, that is not your true twin. Now, I will tell you, your true twin may come in and start pointing fingers at you and saying, you're doing this wrong, you're doing that wrong. That is how your true twin actually is learning about themselves. It's not about you, it's about them. Okay? A karmic will teach you about you by the way that they act towards you, how you respond to it. Karmic or a trauma bond. Your twin will act towards you the way that you are. Because at any point in time when your twin is saying you are doing this, you are literally telling the world, I am doing this. Okay? If you're saying you are, you know, making me feel jealous, okay, then, or you are being controlling, then it switches. I am being controlling. Your twin switches. I don't know. Maybe you guys, I don't know what the heck. Okay. We have love affairs on the bottom. Don't lose your mind. Beware love affairs at work, rarely end well. Okay. So someone, either you or your person, could have been in some kind of random love affair. This is how you're going to know who this person is that's in this story. Somebody was in a love affair. What the heck? Home-based. Someone is the harbor of the soul. It's the safest place you could be. Change your environment. Okay, so this is home-based. Somebody here is changing their environment. Could be moving locations. Could be changing their house around. Expression. Open up your heart and connect with others. This person is coming into a mindset of, this is actually the divine feminine energy. The divine feminine energy is the creative side, and wealth. Someone is stepping into wealth. If they're in the divine feminine, they're going to receive. If they're in the divine masculine, they will earn. I don't know how. Okay, so someone here has, what did I just say a second ago? Wrong decision. Wrong decision. So someone in the past made a wrong decision. Okay, so someone has this brand new bright idea, right? And it could have to do with work. It could have to do with your relocating. It doesn't, any kind of situation here. Someone has a bright idea and Spirit is saying somebody is going to need help. You're going to have to call upon others for help in whatever situation. We all need help sometime. Fertility, it's time to think about family, life, and children. Don't sacrifice family, career, and foresight. Pay attention to the things that are important to ensure wealth. Be farsighted and alert. This is someone here who is, I'm not getting wanting to have kids, but maybe someone has kids and someone is trying to look into the future and see how it would work. Opportunity, and this is opportunity, new beginning. These are also talking about a new beginning, a new change, either a change in home or a change in work. All right, Spirit, show me where, love affair again. Show me where my collective is. What is my collective? I should have just left love affair. I felt like that was supposed to be there. All right, social status. You will reach the heights of fame and society, but don't get arrogant. Okay, we got flexibility, wellness, we have vacation in reverse. But usually I pull all my oracle cards upright. Maybe somebody has wanted to take a vacation, but they haven't. And somebody, I don't know if maybe it just keeps getting pushed back or pushed away or something. We have flexibility. Be flexible in your method and wellness. Live a healthier life. So this is somebody who is trying to compromise or to adapt to something new and make a change. And they could be, you know, trying to spend time in the gym. All right, Spirit, show me my collective's person, please. Transformation. Change is the natural order of things. Don't be afraid of the unknown. Gifts. You will discover new talents that will lead to new opportunities. Use opportunities that arise. Success and wisdom. You're on the right track. Use the best judgment. Okay. I want to see. Spirit, can you tell me what the gift is? What's the gift that's coming for my collective's person? What the heck? Queen of Wands? Give me one more. Queen of Wands. Okay. High Priestess. 9 of Cups reversed. 7 of Cups. Temperance reversed. The Ace of Wands. All right. I'm going to be completely honest here. Okay, I'm not going to sugarcoat. The Queen of Wands. We know her of the hoe of the zodiac, you know, the king, you know, and the Knight of Wands. But she's more of the, in the negative sense, she's the I'm going to steal your man type of queen. But in other aspects, the way that you can read this is that someone who has the ability to word things like they're very good at wording things that will unlock wisdom that they need. Okay. Spirit's showing your person they weren't doing things the right way. There has been something that has come to light, whether it is the way that they are doing things, or the way that someone around them is doing things. As in, all right, so somebody's going to mess around. If somebody's going to mess around, it's not because of the person that is being cheated on. It is because of the person who is doing the cheating. The person who is doing the cheating is hurt. They are in a negative sense. Like, it's only hurt people hurt people. People that are healthy, that are mentally and emotionally stable, don't just run off and cheat on their partners. And neither of those things have to do with their partner. Neither of those things. It's usually past trauma or past hurt, past pain in past relationships. Well, it's being unlocked to somebody. Either they are being like this, that they have no self-worth, or they have no self-love, that they have no stability, they are not grounded, because anytime choices come up, this person fails, whether it's you collective or it's your partner. And for others, the gift is someone is being shown that the person that they are with has a mistress or has somebody on the side, because they have kept their options open, and they are not making this connection safe and stable. Like, this person could get lots of offers by other people, and they are entertaining it. The Queen of Wands is a very beautiful, very sensual woman, and if she wants to, she can, and she will hide things if she has many other options. I keep hearing this thing that someone told me long ago about how the difference between women and men cheating, and they said that if a man is going to cheat, they don't care. They're going to cheat based upon opportunity. Like, if they have the opportunity, they will. And a woman would cheat based off of being able to level up in something, or to gain. Like, the female won't cheat down. The female will cheat up. The masculine will cheat down. They don't cheat up, because what the masculine wants is on a lower level of the sexual sense. The female, if they're going to cheat, it's because they are wanting something, and this is the female energy, not the masculine energy. Not the female human being, it's the female energy. They are looking to be protected, provided for, all that kind of stuff. If a female's going to cheat, they're going to cheat for that direction. Like, they're going to feel safer, they're going to feel more protected, they're going to cheat based upon something like that. But if somebody is in their masculine energy, they're going to cheat down. Somebody that they feel like, that they don't have to hold on to, that doesn't really have to be there. They're literally just using them for sex. Anyways, let's get on with this. My collective. Collective, you could be fighting somebody because there was a third party. Wait a second. Did I say this was you? got these cards backwards. Somebody's got their person backwards. Somebody's got their person backwards. Someone's got someone labeled as their twin that's not their twin. Or their true person, soulmate, whatever, as... Okay, so if this is a couple, if this is you and the person that you're with, this literally says you're fighting because the secret came out that somebody was cheating. And you're ready to step into your groundedness, your stability. You're ready to step it. They are your person. Okay, take whatever side is resonating. I don't know. Maybe both of you guys are listening to my story. One of you guys is ready to move on and to have victory, to overcome something, because they feel like they've been at the 9 of Wands for so long. They're ready to be like, let's hit the 10 and get this over with. Like, because the 9 of Wands a lot of times symbolizes, you know, are you going to keep going? Or are you going to give up? Like, the heart is almost over. Are you going to give up right now? Or are you going to keep going? And I believe this person is looking at something better because they feel left out in the cold by this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Fool in reverse, and the 10 of Cups in reverse. This person may have cheated. This person may have cheated. And your person could have, if this is two, you know, they could have went back to somebody who cheated on them, who hurt them, who betrayed them, whatever, because they felt like this person was their 2 of Cups. But I need you guys to remember, 2 of Cups to the Lovers, to the 3 of Pentacles. The 2 of Cups. When you see the 2 of Cups in the original deck, their faces don't look like that, okay? In the original 2 of Cups, the meaning behind it is that one person is fine and dandy and the other person is not, because there is a conflict in between the two. The 3 of Cups, depending where it lands, can represent celebration, but if it's not in that specific manner, it represents a third party, like a third energy, like another person, that somebody was keeping their options open, right? As I was talking about in the beginning, the Lovers actually means a choice, and the 3 of Pentacles upright talks about working with somebody or working together, and it's in reverse. So literally, this card represents, if we're going to make it work, we have to fix the problem. The 2 of Cups means there's love there, or there's at least caring there. Are we going to fix the problem so we can make it to the 3 of Cups, the celebration? With the Lovers here, this is that choice that's coming up within this Lovers situation, and someone is choosing not to work on it, okay? So collective, your person could have tried to go back to the person that hurt them, the person that betrayed them, the person that cheated on them. And I think that the person said no, or they didn't want to work on it. And so that puts your person in the energy of the 8 of Cups. You see this 8? See these cups down here? There's 10 cups, okay? That's the ultimate goal. Goal is the 10 of Cups. This right here in the upright. You want to get to the 10 of Cups because that's the ultimate cups. That's the ultimate love. To get to that, you have to be willing to step into this energy at any point in time, which is to leave the 8 cups to what? Go find a Two of Cups, that is your true match. One that is willing to, when they are given the choice, the Lover's card, when they are given the choice that they are going to choose you, they are going to choose love. So the gift may be that someone has, collective, you may have the Sun, happiness. The gift is you're losing something to gain something more. It looks like both people in this situation, I mean, if this is confusing again, just like a long freaking time ago. Jesus. I'm so ready for there to be only 2 people in these readings. And not 3, not 5, not 10, not 20. 3. Or, no. Oh my God. 2. Not 3, not 5, not 10. 2. 2 people. Okay? You guys, if you guys are mirroring, if you guys are going through the same thing, that could be your twin. It seems like the 2 people on both sides are going through the same things. And I mean, that's the way that twins usually work, is they will go through and experience the same things, but separately. Because Spirit knows that if those 2 people were together and they experienced that together, they would not stay, they would break apart, and it would not be able to come back to each other, which would hinder you as a person. Because if you hate your twin, it's a sign that you hate yourself. If you can love and accept your twin, even if you're not with them, it's a sign that you can love and accept yourself at all times, even if you are not perfect. When you start to love yourself more, you start to break all of the anger and hatred towards your twin that you have harbored all this time, you know? You can't love yourself and hate your twin. It's not possible, because your twin is you. So if you hate your twin, if you get irritated by your twin, if you're annoyed by your twin, if you're angered or whatever, that's how you feel about yourself. Controlling. A fiery balance. A future embrace. Okay, so both of your connections in the past could have been dealing with someone who was controlling, because there was a power dynamic. Someone wanted to be able to step into the masculine energy, and so did the other one. They wanted the upper hand. And it may have caused lots of fights. And Spirit is saying, you know, read between the lines. Uncover the truth carefully and write your own ending. Someone may have wrote a book. You or your person. Children is involved, or someone is being immature. Clouded vision. Recognize and discuss red flags or areas of concern. Divine union. Use the wings of empathy to bring love and harmony. Crossing over. Bridge gap between your heart with trust. Dance of souls. Be vulnerable and let your 2 hearts intertwine. Red flags. Poker face. Beware of hidden intentions and underlying motives. All right, with the red flags. I'm getting in the controlling part and all this other kind of stuff. I'm going to tell you guys now the trauma that I'm getting, okay? When you're with someone who is unhealthy, when they are unhealthy and they may not even know that they are unhealthy because they have not grown to that level of emotional maturity. When you bring something to your partner that you feel is a red flag and your person makes you feel bad about it or makes you feel like you're trying to control them or makes you feel like you are trying to change them or you're trying to start an argument because you are expressing your emotions, this person has a problem with trying to emotionally manipulate you, whether they realize that they're doing it or they don't. Because at any point in time, your person should be able to come to you with a concern and feel safe enough that they can trust you, that you are not going to blow up on them, treat them badly, or make them feel like they are the reason why a fight starts when they are just bringing their emotions to you or to them, whichever it is. That is a form of emotional manipulation. Why is that? Because someone will use this tactic on you, collective. Someone can say, why are you always bringing up this negative stuff? Why are you always trying to start a fight? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? They're not looking or focusing on the intention that you are bringing, the situation you're bringing to them. They are changing the situation and pointing the finger at you, saying that you are the problem. You should always feel safe enough in any healthy connection to come to your partner and feel like they have a safe space for you to where you can come and you can express your emotions without them getting so triggered that they're going to blow up on you. That comes from insecurity. They should never have to blow up on you at all. And why they do that is because they know emotionally, and here's where the manipulation comes in, is if they keep saying that every time you express your feelings, you're more than likely going to stop expressing your feelings and just bury the pain that this person is causing you. This person is controlling your actions to fit their narrative, their long-term narrative. They don't want you to come to them with your concerns or your questions or just your feelings in general, because they don't like that. Because if you have feelings, if you have concerns, if you have things that you need changed, then they get insecure, like they're not good enough, they're not worthy of you, and they're going to blow up on you and blame you for being the problem. And that is not a healthy mentality. That is somebody who has got to find more healing within themselves. They've got to feel more secure with themselves so that they can feel more secure with you. Any person who is secure within themselves and is okay with themselves and loves themselves, if you bring something to them about themselves that hurts you, that person is going to respond with the sense of, okay, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that this was hurting you, but I care about this connection. Let's see if we can figure out how to work through this. They're not going to blow up on you. They're not going to go off on you. And does that mean that that's going to happen all the time? No, because not everybody's an emotional manipulator. Sometimes people just have triggers. You need to look at the long term, okay? That's how you know the difference. If it's consistent, if every time you bring something up, it is consistently a fight, that's the manipulator. If you bring something up to somebody, they could just be insecure about that one specific thing, but you've got to look at consistency. Not one time that they're triggered and they blow up on you, that they're an emotional manipulator and they're horrible. No, we all have that tendency of having things within us that we don't like looking at within ourselves, and we don't want other people, especially the person that we love, to see that. But the energy that I'm getting here is somebody needs to recognize that within themselves. Not because they're a bad person, but because they have healing to do. This is already... Okay, so we have somebody here. Somebody here who is trying to overcome, they're trying to put work within their physical, right? And their strength. Whoever this person is trying to make maybe the wrongs right. This could be somebody who is at a distance. Also, I'm going to say this. If you come to somebody if you're having an actual conversation with somebody and you say or you do something to somebody and it was not the right thing to do or the right thing to say, if you come to somebody and you're mean and you purposely do something that hurts them, yes, they have the ability to blow up on you. That is a normal reaction. You're allowed to have emotions. You're allowed to have feelings. And those feelings should be heard and they should be validated by the partner. Because on the other side, if somebody is coming to their person and they're saying they're arguing, and the person blows up because the other person is hurting them or they're doing something that is literally hurting them, yes, they have the right to blow up. Why? Because they have the right to their feelings. They have the right to process and go through their feelings. Do they have the right to hurt you on purpose? No. So what I was talking about earlier, that's just if you are just coming expressing your feelings. This is not you coming and being mean or being toxic towards someone and then just saying that they shouldn't respond, because that's actually also another form of like narcissistic manipulation. It's reactive abuse. Like they're going to do something to you over and over again to see if they can make you blow up. I'm not saying this person is a narcissist either. I'm just saying that is a form of the trauma. We all have a small part of narcissistic tendencies within us, because a lot of times we live in the ego. Okay. We have Destroyer, Detective, the Dawn One, Engineer, Exorcist. Okay. Someone here is trying to heal themselves. They're trying to release and get rid of all of their toxic And this is actually a beautiful energy here. This is somebody who has spent time and they have looked at self, or spirit has been sending people to force them to look at themselves, to release all of this negative energy. Some it's actual demons. Actual demons. I'm going to say this. You know how they say that if you know a demon's name, it can't control you anymore? Did you notice that, like, a lot of times that it is demons that bring upon depression, sadness, alcoholism, you know, all of these things, the abandonment wounds, it's all of these things. So I think in a lot of ways, this is kind of like that. If you can name the demon that's within you, like the demon of alcoholism, whatever, you know, or the demon of porn addiction, or the demon of sex addiction, or, you know, whatever it is, the demon of cheating, you know, whatever that demon is, if you can see it and call it out within yourself, that is how it can no longer control you. It's kind of like AA or something, but within the emotional toxicity world. So somebody here is literally trying to look at their triggers and heal themselves. This is what love says, okay? As we were talking at the beginning, love isn't, you know, the fly-by-night, you know, I'm going to be here for a few days. Love is a love that withstands the test of time. This is a love says, I'm going to change me to be the perfect person. I'm not just going to dump every person in the world because they're not perfect. I am going to be perfect. I am going to try to perfect myself so then I can manifest that in. And that's a beautiful, beautiful energy here. Do sweet and sour. Spirit, show me the sweet. What? Show me the sweet, Spirit. The sweet is you are no longer working on giving your time, giving your energy, or giving your resources to a manipulative, toxic controller. This is probably the person of, you know, that you're trying to release. Sour. Okay, this is not a good energy though, guys. I'm sorry. This is not a good energy, okay? This is the energy of someone being upset because someone is not heartbroken. Someone is not facing karma. Someone is not in pain like the other person felt. This is like somebody who is mad because somebody is not being someone is mad because they're the one that's had the pain and the other person has not had to suffer at all. That is a toxic energy. This person, somebody over here, the sour is somebody feels like their person isn't having sleepless nights, isn't going through trauma, isn't crying at night, isn't going through all of this pain and heartbreak. And they are. So the sweet is you're getting away. And if you are dating a like a toxic manipulator or a narcissist, whatever, then it is good to get away from that. Like, don't wish pain, don't wish heartache, don't wish, you know, the same to happen on somebody else. Just be the bigger person and let it go. Like, when you realize that someone who hurts you is actually your biggest progressor in life, you stop wishing pain on them. Because if you put pain on anybody, a lot of times it helps that person grow. And this person came in and taught you a lesson, collective. If this is you or if this is somebody else, this is somebody who needs to heal themselves. And when they heal themselves, they will know they're fully healed when they don't wish pain and heartbreak and anger and resentment and sleepless nights upon the other person. When you are healed from your past person, you don't care whether they get that or not. You nothing them. You nothing them, or you thank them for the part that they played in your life, and then you move on. You only wish these horrible things on somebody if you're still in love with them, or you still have not got over the situation. Well, if it was true love, it's always going to be there. It's not going to leave. You did not realize that you're still in love with this person. You just thought that your anger at them is showing that you're over it, and you're not, because if you're still angry at someone, anger is not the opposite of love. Fear is. Anger is love that has been hurt. This is somebody who's been hurt so bad that they're still not over it, to the point that they're wishing bad on somebody else. Somebody that they should be, you know, looking towards the future and something that is to come. And this is your person. Maybe you have let go of somebody and they are still wishing you bad because they're not over it. Maybe this is a time where you're over this situation. You have finally healed from it, and this person may have... This is somebody you're not talking to, collective. Currently not talking to. Not either person. Like, you're not communicating with them. They're not communicating with you in any sense or form. The world reversed. Yeah, somebody's not over it. Somebody has not completed their side of the karmic cycle. They could have thought you were never going to leave them. They thought, you know, that they could always come back and run back to you at any point in time, and you would just give them whatever they wanted, and they're realizing they don't have that power over you anymore. And it's making them angry, I think. Knight of Pentacles. They're seeing you be stable. But they saw you as stable. They saw you as stability. They saw you as their rock. They saw you as their home base that they could always come back to. No matter how they hurt you. So they were always in the energy of, I'm going to come in, I'm going to lie, I'm going to, you know, deceive, I'm going to do whatever I want. And now they're realizing this time you're in the Queen of Swords energy. This always reminds me of, there's one time one of my fight partners was in the ring, and there was already the first connection, whatever, and the person come back, and the person they were fighting was like moving around, and he just stood there and he was like, come on, like, bring it on. If you want to fight, let's do this. And that's what this is like. Like, you're in the energy of, listen, if you're going to come towards me, come on and bring it, and let's get this over with. Because I think that you are thinking that you want to close the cycle out because it's taking a long time, and you are ready to get to that Queen of Pentacles energy. You are ready for the world, for the completion, you're ready to move on to a new chapter. You're ready to, some of you guys want to travel. Some of you guys want to just move on, and you want to find love because you feel like it is your karmic due to have a new start, to have this fresh new beginning. You feel like it is your karma, how you dealt with a third party situation, or how you dealt with this situation, that you should, that you are worthy of the gift. And remember, to receive a gift, you have to feel worthy enough of it, or it does not feel like a gift when it comes in. That's a lot of times why we receive a gift from God and it doesn't stay, because we were not in the energy of, I was worthy of it, so now I'm going to take care of it and I'm going to honor it because I was worthy to take care of it and honor it. And maybe that's what this person did. You came in, you were their gift, and they did not feel worthy of it. Possibly because of their past actions, or, you know, who or what they did. They didn't feel worthy of it, so they took it for granted, and they lost it. Four of Wands. The Page of Wands. The Six of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles. And the Star to the Lovers. The Chariot to the Knight of Swords with the Six of Wands. The High Priestess, the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, this is literally, this could have been a marriage. There was somebody who was very immature in this energy, and they were not giving equally. What they did was they tried to juggle somebody, either with another person or with, you know, a job or something like that. And so someone had a choice. Are they going to change? They could have went into the energy, I'm going to change. I'm going to find balance. I'm going to find this healing. And that is when the High Priestess comes out and tells a secret about something that happened. Someone is going to be alerted that someone's energy the whole time, they may have told other people, listen, I can go do whatever I want. I'm going to be able to go back to the collective and get whatever it is that I want or I need out of them. And I'll just tell them for a little bit that I'm going to work on it, and I'm going to go back and act just as childish. You know, I'm going to put one wand in at a time. If I put one sword in at a time in their back, if I do it slowly, they may not notice when they, you know, have completely been taken over. Just like the frog in the frying pan. If you put a frog in a frying pan or in a boiling pot that's hot, and you just stick it in there, it's going to jump out. But if you put a frog in a pot of water and you slowly turn the temperature up, it'll stay there because it doesn't notice. This is somebody who's putting one sword in at a time, and they're doing it strategically, like, okay, well, if I can control this one part, I can get this sword in, and then I can go in and I can attack this one part. They're not going to say about the other thing because I've already blown up on them, telling them, you know, they don't need to start fights. They're not going to come after me about this thing. Now I'm going to put in this new sword. Now I'm going to put in this new sword. This is This is, somebody's getting the harsh truth with this Ace of Swords. It's two-sided. It's going to hurt and it's going to heal. You know, one side, the truth is going to come out and the truth is going to set you free, but it's going to hurt you or piss you off within the process. High Priestess, the Lovers, and the Chariot. For some, this is the energy of someone finding out something and they're giving their partner an ultimatum. Okay? You have a choice. Are you going to change? Or are you going to remain the same? Because if you're going to remain the same, doing the exact same things, I'm going to constantly be living in the energy of nightmares, unable to sleep, horrified, you know, that things are going in. I'm going to be living in the fear mindset, you know. And I think somebody's saying they're done. They're done. They're ready to work on their own stability. They're ready to work on themselves. Okay. So I think this is going back to the beginnings of what happened to the two people here. You and your person, collective. You guys are both ready to break apart. Whether it is on each other's side or, you know, if it's you dealing with somebody and your partner dealing with somebody. I don't feel that this is you and your true person. Your true person, I don't think that. Your true divine masculine will not come in and rip you apart. They may tell you about yourself, but they're not going to come in and purposely try to destroy your world. They're somebody who wants to come in and work with you, but they may be guarded. They may be trying to protect themselves. Some of them are currently in the mindset of being afraid, feeling like they're going to be left out in the cold, that maybe you will not give equally to them now. Maybe they didn't give equally to you in the past. And they're thinking that it may come back on them. Now listen, karma is a weird thing. Especially, you know, yeah, they're thinking this will come back on them. Karma's a weird thing. What we put out is what we receive. If somebody is constantly putting out negative, then yeah, they're going to assume that they're going to receive that negative right back. Collective, if you try to take karma into your own hands, this person is not going to reap the exact amount of karma. They're not going to go through what you went through because you took the karma into your own hands. You don't get to play karma. If you're playing karma, that's the same thing as you being just as bad as them, if not worse, because you're doing it on purpose with the intention to hurt somebody. Karma can only deal with somebody in the way that they dealt with you. So if you are madly in love with somebody, this person, the person that you want karma to come to, they have to first fall in love with somebody, then build up to the part where you're at, then they're going to get hurt. And the meantime, what you're going to see is that this person over here is happy, healthy, all in love with somebody else. And that's all you're going to see. You're only going to see the highlights because they have to go through all of those stages that you went through with your true person. Or maybe it is your true person that someone here is dealing with too. They have to learn the lesson the exact way that they taught it to you. They can't half-ass learn a full lesson about loving somebody, if they're just running off and banging the next thing that shows up. That's not how they're going to get their karma. They're not going to get their karma by, emotionally treating you horrible and then them running off and getting an STD. They're not going to learn it that way. They're going to learn it by being put in a situation that's going to mimic the pain that they caused you, especially if it's their true counterpart. And they have to learn the lesson before they can return. Anyways, I don't want to I feel like this is becoming too much. Maybe somebody is feeling like the whole situation is too much. Me just explaining it is too much for me. It's giving me a headache. And as I say that, it is 1:11 on the clock. So I'm going to go. Hope this was less confusing to you as it was to me. Put the people wherever they go, wherever they resonate, take whatever side is yours and leave the other side to your person, or if there's your person's person, All right, until next time, as always, stay weird.